Right, our question today is this. Two elements X having atomic mass of 75 and Y atomic mass of 16 combine to give a compound having 75.8% of X. The formula of the compound is, so these are options. We have to choose one out of these four options, and these are questions. So it's very easy. We are having two elements, which is X and Y. First things first, we bring out our element. We have element X and element Y. The atomic mass of element X is 75. Having the percentage of what? 75.8%. That is the percentage of X, and this is the atomic mass of X. While Y has the atomic mass of what? 16, and the percentage of what? And mind you, we are not giving the percentage of Y here, but we can find the percentage of Y by ourselves, because we already know that a compound must have a 100 percentage on its own. So it's for you to just minus 75 from 100. You'll be having something like this: 100 minus 75.8, which will give you what? 24.2 percentage. So that means Y will be having what? 24.2%. That is for Y. Then from there we can continue to find our formula for the compound. Now this is an empirical formula solving. How do you do it? For X, firstly for X, you divide 75.8, which is the percentage, by the what? By the atomic mass, which is 75. 78 divided by 75, and Y will be equal to 24.2, which is the percentage, divided by 16, which is the what? Atomic mass. This is how you do it. And when you say 75.8 divided by 75, you'll be having what? 1.01. That's what you have. And 24.2 divided by 16, you'll be having 1.5. So this is the two values you are going to have. Then what is the next thing? So you carry the smallest value out of these two and divide each other by it. So what's the smallest value? The smallest value is what? 1.01. You divide each one by 1.01. You said for X will be 1.01 divided by 1.01. For Y, you'll be having 1.5 divided by what? 1.01. So if you divide 1.01 divided by this, it will give you what? 1. If you divide this by this, it will still give you what? 1.5. So that means between X and Y now, the ratio between them is 1 ratio what? 1.5. But in empirical formula, or when you are calculating a compound, the formula of a compound, you don't need to have a decimal point. But here we are having a decimal point. What do? You multiply both sides by 2. So for X, you'll be having 1 multiplied by 2. Don't forget, it is only when you have a decimal point you'll be multiplying by 2. If you have a whole number, you don't need to multiply by 2. So 1 multiplied by 2, and for Y, you'll be having 1.5 multiplied by 2. If you say 1.1 multiplied by 2, it will give you what? 2. 1.5 multiplied by 2 will give you what? 3. So therefore, you'll be having X ratio Y to give you what? 2 ratio 3. So that means our X will be 2 and our Y will be 3. So A is our answer. Thank you for watching, and click for more.